Is that your topic?
No.
Is that your fun topic you're bringing to the show this week?
I don't know.
What is it? What do you have to tell me? What do you want to say?
Doctor Who is missing.
It's
it
missing.
Is gone.
Yes. Okay.
From Australia. I did a little bit of research.
Oh, I guarantee you, I've done more.
You did research too?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's great.
This is great. No. I want to know. Hold on.
I don't want to repeat what you said.
The imaginary run sheet that I have in my head, I just need to jump ahead a few spots to get us ready for this bit then, okay?
Go ahead.
Hold on. It's time for Detective Aiden, and this time Connor as well.
Wait.
So to provide context, this is the segment where we try and figure out the future of Doctor Who, typically in terms of season 3.
This kind of counts with it.
This kind of counts because a little bit of context for you. In Australia, thank you, Man at Work. I
love Men at Work.
Get a bit of soundscape going. In Australia, we've always had like a complicated relationship with Doctor Who in that, not always. It used to just be on ABC, which is like a free-to-air thing.
Correct.
When Disney got the license, it got taken off of that and was... the new episodes were coming out on ABC, and now obviously the new episodes come out on Disney+. But the back catalogue of New Who was always on an Australian streaming service called Stan, which it recently was taken off of.
Correct.
Connor, the floor is yours.
Well, not only has it been taken off Stan, you can't even watch on ABC iView anymore, which I checked.
Really?
So it's not even on there.
That's very interesting.
Literally cannot watch it at the moment. And Classic Who's been taken off of streaming services in Australia even before the 60th came out.
Well, yeah, Classic Who's it only ever had just a handful of episodes on Australian streaming services.
For a little bit, it was on BritBox. It
of
had
course.
the entire catalogue.
They did.
But that didn't last long.
Yeah.
I think it just raises a few eyebrows, and I don't know really what to say other than I think because it's also been taken off HBO Max in America, and now it's been taken off Stan. I definitely think, I know it's not necessarily like the biggest news in there being a series 3, but something definitely is cooking.
There's something a little bit fishy going on.
I think the biggest thing must be that they just want it to go to a place where it's going to stay.
Well,
And wherever that is, we'll have to find out. It could potentially, though, be the next home of Doctor Who.
Well,
what did you find, Aiden?
I put on my detective hat, right? Ooh. And I was sliding into the DMs, doing all sorts of inquiries.
Okay.
So I went to the top dog.
Yes.
The former home of Doctor Who in Australia, Stan.
Yes.
I went to Stan and I said...
Mr. Stan.
I said, "Hi, Stan.
Yeah.
I noticed all Doctor Who content has been removed from Stan. As a massive fan, would love to know, will it be returning anytime soon?" And here's the sneaky part. If not, are you able to advise on if it was a Stan decision to remove the show or if it was a BBC
real?
distribution team? This is real.
This is real.
This is
okay,
real. I
you actually did check.
Got in touch with Stan.
Okay.
Here's their response.
Okay, I'm keen for this.
Hi, bleep, my mum's name. I had to go through your Stan account and I used my parents' Stan account.
I see. I bleep.
Thanks for contacting Stan support.
Hey.
Unfortunately, Doctor Who is no longer available to stream on Stan, as our license has expired. However, we've let our content team know and that you'd love to see the series back on Stan ASAP.
So if it does come back, it's thanks to Aiden.
In the meantime, you can click here to check out some of the TV shows and movies coming to Stan this month.
Great.
If there's anything else we can help you with, reply to this email.
Such a PR response.
Yeah, so basically I got
We'll let them know.
I got nothing, but... you really can't read into any of that sort of wording because it is such like a PR response. It's copied and pasted from an Excel document or whatever.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does sound like that.
Yeah, the only thing is they say our license is expired. Does that mean they just like
trying to get it renewed?
Do they want to get it renewed? Like, we're probably overthinking this response here, but the fact that it's expired and they've not been able to get it back, yeah, maybe there is merit to the BBC.
Yeah, there could be. I feel like Doctor Who's a great show to have, like the back catalogue.
100%.
So I don't see why they wouldn't want it.
I can't remember if I said this on the pod or not, but I almost think like the reason that they're still making Star Wars and Doctor Who and all these big franchise shows when we're always saying how like they're underperforming these days, that sort of thing, is I think because the back catalogue making new seasons of the show, whilst they might not be pumping viewing figures like they used to, they keep the old shows and movies relevant. Do you know what I mean? Like if they never made more Star Wars, I guarantee you we wouldn't really be talking about Star Wars as much anymore. It would just be those 6 movies that happened, right?
Aiden wouldn't be going to Galaxy Edge.
I wouldn't. I've never been to Galaxy's Edge, but
fair enough.
Maybe I'll go to Galaxy's Edge and
Maybe one day, an Edge,
and do a little bit of edging. I have though. Okay, my digging continued.
Okay,
no response to this yet though.
Yeah.
But I have reached out to BBC distribution, the distribution handler of BBC content in Australia and New Zealand, for to be like, hey, what's going on?
Okay,
can we see this anytime soon? They will not reply, and if they do, it will be a PR response. But I can just put my hand up and say, I tried to help Australia.
Wow. I used to email the ABC back in the day all the time about Doctor Who, and I would never get PR responses.
Can you put on Empty Child Dr. Dadsons again? Connor, we put it on last night for you. I want it again.
It was always like really sweet, and I remember the guy that I would always email would always say like a fellow Whovian. It was really sweet.
That's cute.
I think they could tell that I was like young, probably due to my
What would you email them about?
I would normally email them about when Doctor Who was going to be airing, like what time and if it would be available on
Things have not
iView.
changed. Things have not changed.
Yeah, exactly. What time it would be on iView, because there was a thing where they started doing it on iView and then they would later on air it on ABC at like 7:30, but you could watch it on iView before.
Yeah.
And then they also...
It's like that in like Series 7, I think?
Series 7, just before the 50th.
Yeah.
They started doing like the second it finished in the UK, it would then go on to iView, and I wanted to find out what time that was going to be for WA time, and I stayed up to watch Asylum of the Daleks. I watched it at like 3:30 a.m.
Goated. Those were good days. I do miss...
Those were the days.
I mean, we kind of have... I don't mind the early morning episodes. I do kind of miss that.
All the 60th I watched.
Yeah.
The second they dropped.
Wait, don't we have that now? It's different when you're a kid. It's different when you're a kid.
When you're a kid, it's so magical.
When you're an adult, it's now like you're half hungover. You like drag your hungover ass. You say bye to your partner or whatever. You're like, don't talk to me for an hour. Sit there with a coffee, and then you just sit there miserable at what Doctor Who is.
I watched Reality War on my iPhone in my bed because I just didn't give a shit. I didn't care. Couldn't have given a rat's ass about it. That's how much I cared. Today,
we have a cracking show, everyone. Welcome back. Thanks if you're new here. We love you so much. We've got all sorts of stuff coming up. We've got a new round of Kate's Countdown. It's a real fun one this week. We're going to talk about a little bit of Big Finish. We're not going to do big reviews on them because
finishing big.
Who cares other than you writing in the comment section right now? We're going to highlight a shit take from Twitter for the week. And then we're going to review Meglos,
not Megalopolis.
Not Francis Coppola's Megalopolis.
No, exactly.
Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at TikTok. Twitter. Oh, I fucked it.
50% cat.
Follow us on Twitter. I've been giving it to you for the last couple of weeks, so I've lost it.
You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at 50doctor and on TikTok at 50doctorwho.
Thanks. I honestly was about to have a stroke.
You can hit subscribe, you can hit that like button, and if you leave a comment, I always reply.
Aren't you such a bloody good bloke?
I always reply, even if it's mean.
Not to make it all about me, but time to come back to my time to come back to my season 2 rewatch.
Please come back.
Okay.
So, if you've been listening for the last few weeks, we've been rewatching season 2 now. The Steelbook is in my sweaty, nerdy palm of my hands to see if any thoughts have changed. Far, I've talked about George of the World and Robert Revolution. Correct.
That was it. Yes.
I've now done 2, 3, and 4. So Lux the Well and
Lucky Day.
Lucky Day.
Okay.
I suppose generally, my opinions on all these episodes have hardly changed. So, Lux, I think is...
Another update from Aiden Green.
Yeah, that's it. That roll credits. Lux, I still think is like really good. I'm probably like a little bit less like...
I'd say it.
I'm a little bit... No, but I think the whole season I'm a little bit less... It's not as good as we thought the early episodes were. Like, I think it gets really shit for sure. And this 2 to 4 is definitely the highlight of the season, maybe even 2 to 5. But I'm still like watching it. Like I just don't really care. Do you know what I mean?
I
don't really care.
I do know what you mean.
People talking
100%.
and stuff. I'm like, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah, okay.
We all know Rose is going to come at the end. Fuck that.
That's true.
Fuck that for a laugh.
That's true.
Honestly.
So that's your updated thoughts on Lux.
Yeah, but that's how I feel about all of it. Like the Well. Oh, I thought the Well was not good.
I hate the Well, and I'm sick of people saying it's so good. Like, are you like insane?
Wow.
Like, come on, that episode is just pretty shit.
There's a couple of cool ideas in there. The first couple of times that you like see the creature where it just like peaks and goes back, I'm fine with that. Like, I think that's a really jumpy vibe, but it's like when they start playing into it too much and you start to see the creature a little bit more, and I know they don't fully show it, but I still think, it takes away from it when they do that too many times.
Completely unnecessary sequel.
People being thrown around the room.
What?
It's so funny. There's even like a crash zoom on one of them at one point, and it's such a joke.
You've always hated that. What did you think of? I don't know what it is.
I don't know. Oh, it's so funny.
I don't know what it is.
I hate that TikTok did so well.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, and I was just really bored because like the characters are shit. They're so shit.
They are so hollow.
Like they're all just angry people.
Yeah.
And then you have like the one or two nicer characters in there. And I think the episode really suffers from a lack of atmosphere was my main takeaway as well, because I've been watching Alien Earth. And I literally...
Oh, you finally got onto it.
Yeah, I did my Alien rewatch, and now I'm watching Alien Earth.
Okay.
And I've been watching like one episode of Alien Earth a night, and then one episode of season 2. Mm-hmm. And granted, Alien Earth, MA15 plus horror on FX, bigger budget, whatever, maybe? I don't know. But yeah,
who knows,
definitely
yeah.
like a darker show. They can get off more with atmospheric stuff. But oh my God, like a cosmic horror... You don't want to blast fucking white lights on the characters. Like, I really don't think, other than some of Murray's good score, I don't think the episode has an awful lot of atmosphere. I think it could be way darker visually. Yeah.
I don't like that episode at all.
And it's all shot in wides.
It is.
We keep talking, it's been like an ongoing thing that everyone talks about, but like there's the whole, people think it was shot for TikTok. Could be true, could be not, I'm not sure. But either way, just the production is just weird at the moment, and it's just everything's shot in wides, and if it's a close-up, it's just, I don't know, it's not interesting. Like, nah.
The episodes are made for people who like do live tweet-alongs, which I hate.
Yeah.
I just it's just like so lame. Like, do you like the ending with the and it actually survived and it's on board with you right now?
I was just happy that the credits rolled.
Yeah, me too. Hate it.
Lucky Day.
Lucky Day.
Yeah, it's good. It's the best of the season for me.
You think so?
Yeah,
Wow.
It's the one I enjoy the most.
Crikey.
But I still came out of it going like, yeah, it's still not great. Like, it's still not like a great episode of Doctor Who. It's really good. Great moments. But still, you know, there's silly lines here or there, like little goofy things, and you're like,
What silly line? What's the one you hated?
I don't know, probably some shit that Kate said. Now, the only thing we can agree to do is die. We're all your children.
Yeah. Sometimes I think we're all your children. Was Kate's lines ever that good? Like, come on.
No.
Really.
But yeah, that's my thoughts. Lucky Day I still really like.
Sadly, we can only agree to die.
Yeah. Speaking of Kate, let's move on to a little bit of Kate's countdown.
The countdown can only be halted at my personal command. There's nothing you can do.
This is a segment where every week we throw together a countdown. Did you do a countdown for this week, by any chance, Connor?
No.
Bring me a countdown one week, mate. I'm sick of me talking.
I bought stuff in. I did research on the Doctor Who being taken off Australia, and you did that. So, you know, that was my thing.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So this is where we do a countdown. Kate makes us do a countdown.
Right.
And they're just dumb and silly, and that's kind of the pitch.
Is it about what? Is it going to be top 5 plants in Doctor Who?
No, I was trying to think of something like that, but then I was like, I'm not really all over my plant lore of Doctor Who, to be honest. So,
yeah, exactly.
No, but what happened today, right, was I saw it. This is all based off a TikTok I saw that gave me the idea for this, right? And
where inspirations are made.
Exactly. I will tell you about the TikTok later because it's got to be number 1. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I get that.
But here are my top 3 weird Doctor Who eBay listings.
Okay, I like that.
Okay. Weird stuff. Okay.
Is one Jeffro from
What, the Jeffro cardboard cups?
Yeah.
You don't need to go on eBay. You can get that from bloody Sanity down the road, mate. It's still there.
Are they still selling it on Saturday?
Yeah, I think
Well,
it's
thank
still
God
there.
for that.
Here's one for 11 Australian dollars.
Okay.
Broken remote control Dalek controller.
Okay, just the controller,
So you see
which is, for the Dalek,
You see this guy? It's the controller for this guy,
but it's
but
broken.
it's broken. So, not only do you not get a Dalek to play with, but even if you did get one, you
It's
couldn't
broken.
use the controller for it anyways.
I broke that. Actually, does hit home because I broke my remote
Yeah.
for my remote control. Like
Well,
literally that one.
Yeah, my remote is in the wardrobe, and I think that one of
my knob snapped off.
one of my knobs,
From the remote.
one of my
My knob snapped off. Did yours too?
my knob snapped off, and then I broke the remote.
Right. So this is a common thing.
Yes, between
My
men.
dad had to kind of, he put a screw in the
Yeah,
middle of it.
that's what
I
we did
remember.
too.
Yeah. Okay. This is a faulty error with the remote.
Yeah.
This is not kids' fault.
Yeah.
Kids step on things. It
Yeah,
happens.
they do on knobs. All right, number 2, Doctor Who Tom Baker, broken leg and missing one leg, but also has no clothes.
Wow.
Just a weird ass mold of Tom Baker.
Doesn't look like him
If
at
you're,
all.
yeah, I know it's weird. If you're listening to this, I'm sorry, but I will have them on screen if you're watching on YouTube. Yeah, so that's a weird
Looks
one.
nothing like him. This is your time to jump onto the 50% Doctor Who podcast YouTube channel and check it out.
Subscribe. And coming at number 1, the one that inspired this list today, our good friend of the show, the old Stetson Dr. Richard Lloyd. How you doing, my friend, my pal? He did a TikTok, right?
Yeah.
From I think it was from a few months ago, but it only just came onto my feed.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was amazing, right? And his TikTok is of a listing of the, you know the hybrid head,
I do.
and you put it on. And you
I
do
think
your
I
voice
know what you're
change.
gonna. I think I know what this is.
But it's in a pub.
Yes, I saw that.
All the photos of it
Yeah.
are just in a pub.
Some bloke is trying to sell it and just took photos of it in
And
the pub
the
rather than
description
having a
from the
good
seller,
background.
The description from the seller says, "Never been out of the box, stored for over 20 years in a beer cellar of a pub."
Wow.
Like,
You wonder where these things come from. In a beer
Maybe
cellar.
they got some missing episodes down there too. Who knows?
Wow. How much are they selling it for?
That was for £52.
Right, so about just over $100. Is
Yeah.
it really worth it keeping it for 20 years just to sell it for $100?
It's a pretty raggedy ass box as well. You can tell there's been some some kegs dropped onto it.
Right,
and
some
shit
kegs.
Like that.
People
Some
love to
drunken
collect
boys
things,
coming
though.
in and, yeah.
You know?
I'm surprised they didn't whip it out one drunken night at the pub.
Yeah, that's the thing. Do you know those like helmets they did?
Speaking of knobs,
Speaking of knobs,
we've got the knobs.
I'm pretty. That's what I'm saying. The Dalek Sec one's really weird.
Yeah.
And the Jadoom one's kind of cool, I guess, but it's kind of weird. The Dalek one and the Cyberman one, I get.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it was really cool to
But this
sound
knobhead
like
one-
this knob one.
Yeah.
It's just strange. I don't know why Dalek Sec got one.
Strange.
That is just odd to me.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Dalek
Yeah.
Sec is just like a weird character.
But
Dalek Sec
just-
hybrid, I should say.
I just can't believe
The actual Dalek Sec is really cool, but the hybrid is just so strange.
it's just so funny that they have it in a pub.
That is weird, actually.
Yeah, that's so funny. That's
What
great.
else is going on in?
Well, they got
pubs in
Guinness
the
on
UK?
tap there. That looks good.
You know, I've
Got a
never
bit of
tried
Guinness. They got some
a.
Kilkenny.
Yeah, I've never tried a proper like Guinness from the UK, which is meant to be so much better. I
Yeah, no,
dream about
neither.
trying it one day.
Well, hopefully, Touchwood be in the UK in about just over a year's time. So maybe
He's
I'll
already planning his next trip.
swig a little Guinness in there. Oh, mate, don't even mention it. I've got
Time-
friends getting married in
time to
Japan.
fly
I've
away.
got a lot going on.
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
Back to
Anyways,
Japan.
yeah, I guess. All right. Okay. Time. Next up on the list of what we're doing today.
Isn't the list in your head?
No, remember I wrote it down on my my notes at the last second. So I didn't forget anything.
Okay.
Yeah, this is how prepared we are. Let's talk about a little bit of Big Finish.
Does anyone know what that is?
For the love of stories.
Okay, that was the big.
It's meant to. That's the Big Finish theme. It was meant to say for a love of stories at the end, but it's not there.
Because Big Finish isn't just Doctor Who, hey. It's
they make other shit too.
they make tons of other stuff.
Yeah,
It just
but no
became
one
quite big for Doctor Who.
No one really gives a fuck about the other stuff though. Appreciate all the writers that are doing it 100%, but
Isn't it just Nick Briggs?
you know, we're all yes.
Who the fuck else?
It's pretty much just Nick Briggs that voices it.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, 2. Sorry, that would have been a loud clap for the audio.
Scare the audience.
2 brand new series of Big Finish things that are coming out at the moment. So every month, they're alternating every month. All right, you get a 9th Doctor and Rose adventure. The next month, you get 13th Doctor and Yaz adventure.
Oh, God.
With the actors all back. You got Jodie and Mandip, and you got Chris Eck and Billy P.
Billy P.
Billy P.
Billy P.
And then she comes back in the main show.
Oh
Yippee!
my God. Yeah, catch up before she comes back in the main show.
Yeah. So all of these seasons are set within like their bubble of the show. I've listened to the first episode of both of the series. I think they've got the second one of the 13th Doctor one is out, I think, but I've not listened to it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Would you like to know my thoughts?
I would love to.
Like, if you love Big Finish
No.
and you love this, okay, done.
I don't love stories. Apparently.
If you're into Big Finish and all this stuff, you will be into this because they are good stories. By no means are they bad stories or anything like that, but they definitely are the most run-of-the-mill Big Finish stories that you will ever hear. Like, they're both, particularly the 13th Doctor one, quite fun. That was probably my favorite of the two. It was the 13's one.
Yeah.
But okay, pros for both sets here. The voice cast for all of them are great. Like Jodie and Mandip are so fun together. They're great. It's great to have them there. And same for Chris and Billy. Obviously, they're just amazing, and they are by far the highlight of their set. And then I guess the fact that both the stories really feel like from their respective eras. Like they
cool.
kind of fit the bill
gets
there.
the vibe, yeah.
Yeah. And the plot of Jodie's one is quite interesting. I'd say the plot of Chris's one, I think it's called Snare.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty boring, I thought. Wasn't really into it. Both of them, I sort of got to about the 40-minute mark and was just like, don't really know what's going on anymore. you know.
How long is it? 2 hours?
No, I think about an hour each.
Okay.
You know, it's a boring Big Finish when you listen to it when you're driving, and all of a sudden you're just like, oh, look at that person in their car.
Right, you
look at them
zone out.
picking their nose.
Right.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're stuck in like congestion, stop-start traffic,
Yeah.
and you're just not even listening.
You're
to it
zoning
anymore.
out listening to Big Finish.
Yeah, so it's I'd say they're both mid. Prefer Jodie's one, but the cast are great the whole way through. Chris's one has Jackie back as well, which is
That's
really fun.
great.
That's really fun.
That's really fun, actually.
Yeah, and there's something really great, especially with Chris's one, like having a little pre-title sequence and then just hearing that 2005 theme kick in is just like a little bit of goosebumps.
So bonus adventures almost.
Yeah.
They fill the gaps in.
I think there's only maybe one gap in series 1, and that is after Father's Day.
Yeah.
So I think the whole idea is Rose has gone home because she feels sad because of Father's Day.
Okay.
So I think that's sort of the pitch here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where is it set in the 13th Doctor Yaz stories?
I think it was present day. It was a while ago. I listened to this on a ferry in the Greek Islands.
Okay.
I had a 6-hour ferry. Bit grim.
Shit.
Yeah,
It's probably between the Tosin and Bradley leaving and John Bishop coming in. It's probably that gap between there.
Yeah, sorry, it is set. Sorry, I thought I was going to explain location for you.
No, it's cool. I think it must be in there, surely.
It's
before Dan comes
between
in.
Revolution and Halloween Apocalypse.
That's it. I couldn't remember the fucking Dalek story.
I know, I'm such a
Revolution
of the Daleks.
and Halloween Apocalypse.
Correct.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, so that's
That is cool. That's a
the
good
thing.
gap.
good
So-
gap. You respect the gap?
I do. Mind the gap.
Mind the gap. Will you be checking these stories out?
No.
I didn't think
And
so.
I'm sick of people asking me to.
No.
People are always asking, and I'm not going to do it. And I just, I can't do it. I won't do it. Thank you.
Respect.
The good thing is though is that you do, and you can
I don't know
listen to Aiden say it. Not you have to hear my.
I don't know how many
opinion
of these
about
I'll be checking out. I'll
Okay.
dabble. I'll dip if there's one that like
Maybe the other one will say it's really good.
Everyone says, well, they always say they're fucking good. They always say they're good.
That's true.
People say Reality War's great.
Yeah, that's true.
Robot Revolution's everyone's favorite premiere.
Yeah, people say The World's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's funny because like people keep saying like we have to just get used to Big Finish now. Like that's what's going to keep us fed. Not doing it.
No.
Get fucked. Not doing it.
Mr. Smith?
I need you. ADM.
Time for shit take of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, baby. This is where we go out to bully some ball soul on Twitter, essentially.
I have one as well.
All right. I wonder if it's the same one.
Yeah, we'll go on then. Let's see if it's the same one.
So mine is quite funny, actually.
Yeah.
The first one, there's two tweets.
Yeah,
right?
okay.
And the shit take is the response to the first tweet.
Okay, go.
So the first tweet is, there's not much difference between being a Doctor Who fan and being a football fan. We both have teams we support, collect stats, rate some seasons above others, and like going to the pub with like-minded people.
Interesting.
I agree, and I always make that sporting analogy, right? I always say like having a new showrunner is like having a new coach for your footy team. Like you need to give them like a couple seasons before you
we'll see how they work.
You judge them. The response to this by Simon Lord on X says,
"Called out,
called out, Simon Simo,
get called out."
Also, his at is NPC and then a bunch of numbers. So mysterious.
He's an NPC, baby.
Big Simo says, people who like Doctor Who should not be allowed into pubs because they'd probably order a glass of water or a coffee and sit around in their Tom Baker scarves debating the best episodes. They're nearly as bad as the Harry Potter disciples with their stupid Gryffindor satchels.
Nah, that doesn't deserve a shit take. That's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
That's fucking hilarious.
I just explode to read it.
That's
it was
hilarious.
funny.
That's brilliant. I was at the pub last night. I had 4 pints.
I love going like when it's been like you, me, Crispy, Josh at the pub talking about
it's
Who
fun
with like my other friends. Like
sinking beers.
You do it with Dan. Like it's just like fun.
It's great. It's honestly one of my favorite times of the week on Wednesday when I go to the pub.
So shit take. We should be allowed in the pub, but also funny.
I don't wear my Tom Baker scarf to the pub.
Oh, have you stopped wearing yours?
Yeah.
You mean I'm gonna have to stop wearing my Colin Baker coat?
I wear cons. I wear.
Oh, your Converse. You're always slightly cosplayed as the 10th Doctor, I guess.
David wears them. This is my shit take that I found.
Hit me.
By Zeonic Sheep, who always likes my cricket tweets.
Okay.
So I can't shit on them too much.
Very nice.
They said, if you enjoy any semblance of classic Who, there's no excuse to not have delved into Big Finish. Even just their earlier monthly range, it gets dismissed too easily. Don't care, I'm not doing it.
That one struck a nerve with Connor after what we were just talking about.
I'm not having it. I don't, there's no excuse. What do you mean there's no excuse? There's no excuse.
Yeah.
Come on, man. And they're expensive too. I don't want to be spending that kind of money.
Oh, it's ridiculous. I can't believe that. They're $20 each, I think, for these.
It's to pay the cost.
One episode, yeah. Fair enough. They got to get paid. They got to get that dough. All right, let's do one here from Jeremy as well.
Yeah, go on.
Go easy on me. But in my opinion, Sarah Jane deserved a better comeback episode than School Reunion. Kind of feels like RTD wrote her into a pre-existing script with monsters pretending to be teachers and super genius kids. They almost feel completely separate to the Sarah Jane plot at times.
Well, it's written by Toby Whithouse.
Great episode.
Yeah, I don't normally disagree with Jeremy, but I actually think that episode's great. I was literally thinking the other day that like that episode's great, and it's so cool that for classic Who fans to see her come back.
Yeah, like that's like us with getting Martha back or something,
Right, it'll be like if Doctor Who comes back like for our kids and it's like, Martha's in it or something. Like that would be awesome to see.
Yeah. I'm gonna start calling you Jeremy Shit Take. Jeremy Shit Take.
It's because he's a Simpsons fan. Aiden hates Simpsons.
Yeah, that's right. Enjoy your poo-poo pants.
That'll do it.
So I guess it's time for the reason that everyone's here.
Mm-hmm.
Time for a little bit of a classic Who review.
Good night, girls and boys.
Today we're reviewing The Meg. Loss.
Hey.
Yay. Hey.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. Meglos, mate. Which is... Meglos is the second serial of the 18th season of the science fiction television series
Doctor
Who, which was first broadcast in 4 weekly parts on BBC One from the 27th of September to the 18th of October 1980. In the serial, here we go, In the cereal, the zolphathurin plant's Meglos. In the cereal, the zolphathurin plant Meglos steals a huge source of power on the planet Tigella, known as the dodecahedron. Mm-hmm. You've never seen this one before.
No.
Had you heard of this one before?
I knew
Doctor Who fights plant.
I knew,
and not the forest of the shite.
No, well, I knew the iconic prickly face Tom Baker,
Spiky Boy. Yeah.
I'd seen that multiple times. So that I knew. Apart from that, went in blind.
That's cool.
Had
That's
no
cool.
clue. You'd already seen it.
I had seen this one. I saw this one. Jeez, sorry, fucking Mr. Hannah, my new English teacher. Jesus Christ. I saw this one in 2019, I think. Whenever this Blu-ray set came out is when I watched it. The season 18 set. Yeah, these sets have been coming out for so long.
Yeah, okay.
And I remember watching it and being like, that was a bit shit. I remember being so like, I don't know about this Classic Who thing.
Right.
This season really tested me for like doing this whole Classic Who shtick, because prior to this season, 12 and 19 had come out. And 12's great. We've obviously reviewed it. That's Tom's first season. And then 19 was Davison's first season, which is a bit hit or miss, but there's good vibes throughout it.
Hit and miss.
It's just like a mid season. Like it's just like a lot of mid episodes and then Earthshock.
Well, that's all right then.
Yeah. And then like I hit this season and the bangers aren't banging that hard in this season, I'll be honest, Connor. We'll talk about that as we go through the seasons, but
what was the one before this called? The Leisure Hive.
The Leisure Hive, yeah.
Which I remember being pretty good.
You liked it more than I thought you would, and you liked it a lot more than I did.
Okay. Was that 6 parts or 4 parts?
That was 4 parts. You gave it a 7 and I gave it a 4.
What?
I struggled big time with the Leisure Hive.
What?
More like the fucking Pain Hive.
Jeez. Okay, well, what did you think on your rewatch? I guess you weren't looking forward to rewatching this.
No, but I was also like, I'll go in open-minded. Okay. I definitely think it's not as bad as I thought it was. It's so silly. It's definitely the start of this whole, well, it is the start of the whole John Nathan Turner 80s era of Who, where it gets a little bit silly. Like these characters all feel like, or some of these characters feel like Sablon Glitz kind of thing.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
So it really feels like that Classic Who 80s thing is really sneaking in more and more here, which is cool. I'm here for it. It's really simple. It's such a simple story that I'm constantly like, what aren't I getting here? Do you know what I mean? Like I'm constantly looking for more to sink my teeth into, which isn't a bad thing. But it's also not simple in that we're bouncing between 2 planets. We got the we got the desert planet.
Yeah.
And then we have like the forest planet where everyone lives underground. I think that's how it's split up.
Yeah.
And
with killer trees.
And they all worship a dodecahedron.
Yes.
And even within that planet, it's split up into 2 races. Not races, but 2 clans, I guess. You have the scientists and like the religious people. So it's the whole political science versus religion argument, which I think is really fun. That does get done quite a bit in Classic Who. But I still think it's always a good little commentary going on. And then you have these other boys that are just here to steal the dodecahedron with Meglos and blow up shit. Just cause havoc. And yeah, it's fine. And I kind of enjoyed some bits in the last 2 episodes, but it was fine. What did you think of Meglos?
All right, so this is a first for me.
Okay.
This is a first. I started this episode, like episode 1, and I generally was hating it. I thought this is trash. I don't care. I'm like, I've done this too many times before. Okay. I thought this was trash. I've never had a bigger like turnover in the last 5 minutes of me loving an episode.
Loving?
This serial
You're dropping the L-bomb.
Great. I love this. I watched it all in one night, in one go.
Wow.
One after the other.
Wow.
All in one go on Tuesday night.
And it just like built for you, I guess. You just...
I loved it. I thought like the The time loop was awesome.
That's fun. Yeah.
I loved that. I would have taken that for the whole episode.
Tom's
I
like
thought it was awesome.
trying to fix Kana.
Yeah, they're wagging his tail and he trips.
Yeah, you never fucking know the answer, but it's important.
So great. And like that kind of resolves itself in like the second part.
Jeez, sorry. Listeners.
But I do love the doppelganger as well.
And executed like pretty decently for the time. Like they're obviously limited on what shots they can do. And there's some, I think it's called CSO, is like sort of the green screeny effect that they're doing a lot in this episode. And
It's awesome.
well, that effect is a bit grim at times, but
I loved it.
But you loved it. Yeah, I'm so happy you did. I do agree that it does
enjoying this
feel like it gets better and better. Like, because I watched the first two on Sunday night, right? And was like, it's a bit better than I remember, but I'm not really into this at all. To the point where I didn't pick it up again till this morning, and I watched one before work this morning, and I watched one just before you came over.
Yeah. What were you saying?
But both 3 and 4, I was like kind of into this. Like when I finished 3 before work, I was sort of like, do I start work half an hour later and watch this? But I opted to do the adult thing and work.
I love how K9's still busted from the beginning of the Leisure Hive.
Buster Nut.
Because he
we should start calling him Buster.
What the fuck are you on?
Because he busted nut.
He's like broken from running into the sea because the ball went in there.
What's the point?
he's being repaired, which is great. I love it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say it. I loved it. The enemies of cactus.
I know it's.
I loved it. I thought that's so cool.
It's so silly.
It's so dumb, but I was like, you know what? This is really working for me. And I had such a 180 because I just really wasn't. I was getting confused very quickly and getting taken out of the episode. And then when the second the time loop thing started happening, I was like, at first I thought my iPlayer was messing up, which it always does.
Right.
I thought maybe sometimes it replays things. I generally, the first time it happened, thought that my iPlayer had messed up. And then I'm like, hang on a minute, no, there's new dialogue at the end of this bit. And I'm like, oh shit. And it got me. And it does kind of have, I think, the cliched ending of, the Doctor kind of just doing this and then being like, we're off now. See you later. Good luck. And it was like 30 seconds left of the episode. And like 2 minutes before, it was like, beep, beep. 10, 9, 8. It's like the whole fucking place is about to blow up, and then then it just goes, all right, see you later, and then end credits.
But it does end with the slightly hilariously 80s sexist Doctor Who line, as we love.
With what? Or did I miss this?
When he's like, I gotta get home for the whole I gotta get home for tea kind of thing.
Yes, my wife is expecting me, and it's
so
like
silly.
we can put you back before you even left, and he's like. It literally just ends like that.
He's like, I
Looks
don't
at
know
the
about
camera
that.
like, I don't know.
Don't know about that one.
I love that this season seems very connected because we had K9 being broken from the previous episode. This episode ends with Romana saying that Gallifrey's call him.
Yeah, well, it's about to get quite connected.
Which I'm very excited for. And I know Adric's in the next one, is exciting.
We're about to hit up what is called the E-Space Trilogy. So it's 3 stories that all have a sort of a loose connection between them.
Which I'm digging.
You're digging?
I'm here for that.
Okay. Maybe you'll be a big season 18 fan.
I'm really enjoying it so far. And
with you loving Leisure Hive and then hitting this up, yeah.
I love Tom Baker as Cactus. I can definitely see why Tom would be reading these scripts going, this is so dumb, I'm so glad I'm leaving. I get that. I understand that.
Yeah.
But I am at a place with Doctor Who right now where like I am struggling with it a lot. I'm struggling to remember why I love it. And I know I should take away the idea that like just because recent Doctor Who hasn't fit your needs doesn't mean you can't love the show for the past. And I've been trying to get back into that. And to be honest, this episode was really helpful.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it a lot more than we did the Pertwee story a few weeks back. And I enjoyed that, but this really felt like, to me, back to my more traditional roots of Doctor Who. And the thing with me is, with silly Doctor Who, it either just works for me or it doesn't.
Yeah, I agree. Like, there's
a
line.
I can't explain why it does. Some things work and some things don't. Like Love and Monsters, for example, I love, but I know why people don't like it. But something like this with Cactus Boy, it's so dumb. but I can't help but, and I love how when the cat, it goes into the body, the cactus just starts to like decompose.
Yeah.
So good. So great.
I love in episode 1 when those hooligans walk into the
goons.
lab.
Yeah,
the
the
goons
goons.
walk into the lab. And then
Glitz.
there's like someone talking, and they're like, "Who the fuck's talking?" And it just cuts to a plant.
It's me.
Yeah, and it's a silly voice.
Yeah,
it's
like,
me.
Yeah,
a plant.
a plant, and it's like the last of the kind, and it's just
Yeah.
an evil cactus. It's just so dumb, and I love it. I can't deny it. That was like a bit of a turning point for me. I'm like, is this serial going to be great?
Yeah, slaps. You're talking me around to it a bit.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
It wasn't too long. It didn't overstay its welcome. There was some. I actually really liked the writing as well.
Yeah.
There was some really good lines in there, which I can't remember.
Give me
now.
an example if you like it so much, huh?
I can't
Punk?
remember. You talk and I'll think.
Well,
I'll
yeah.
just do this pose.
I was probably mostly really digging the science theory sort of religion stuff, where like everyone's like worshipping the dodecahedron and all that.
Dodo.
And yeah, the dodo. And then like they come in, they steal the dodecahedron, and they all think it's the doctor, and so they go to crush the doctor. I thought that was a good cliffhanger. I think episodes 3 and 4 do really slap. Like I do. Yeah. Is this like a really underrated story?
I think so.
Who the fuck's talking about Meglos?
No one, and that's why I love it.
No. This is a sequel that Russell should have done.
Who's
The Meg 2.
that? You know what? Wasn't that what he did in End of Time Part 1 and 2?
Well, he brought in the Spiky Boys, but they're not.
They look exactly the same.
Yeah, but I don't think they are the same, are they?
No, they're not, because they have a name. The species has a name.
Yeah.
And there's no connection to that, but the Doctor mentions Banacana Fanalata.
Balacava.
Banacana Fanalata.
But
Did I say it wrong?
I think we both don't know what we're doing.
Banacana Fanalata. Can I just call you Banner?
Bala, isn't it Bala? Balacava.
Balacana Fanalata?
Balacana falalata.
Can I just call you
falalata. They could do it like
No. Balacana Fanalata. I think they're not the same species, because one's a cactus. That's cacti. You know that joke?
Yeah, I remember that.
So I think that's a little bit of a reference to it in here. But in my HBO version of Doctor Who, which I'm going to be doing, I reckon it would be cool just to show something like that.
What, a cactus?
It kind of. Do you think it was maybe a? Do you know in the Bible there's the talking bush that's on fire? Stop it, Aiden.
I've not read the Bible.
Neither have I, but we
Hold
went
on,
to a religious school.
Let me get you some soundscape.
Right. I'll just stop talking.
No. Don't worry. Soundscape is here.
Thank God for YouTube Premium. This song's kind of a banger.
Remember this one?
Of course I do.
Oh, the light of your love is shining in the midst of the darkness shining. Jesus, light of the Lord, shine upon us. Set us free by the truth you now bring us. Shine on me. Shine on me. Shine, Jesus, shine. Fill this life. You can't copyright us YouTube because of the Lord.
Yeah, can you copyright like Jesus and stuff? That
Not
can't
sure.
be right.
Not sure.
Because no one owns the Bible.
Oh, but it is. Oh, we'll see. Hopefully, we were singing loud enough.
Does the Pope
I'll
own
turn
the
it down.
Bible?
I'll have it low in the mix.
Can you do that? Is there a separate WAV?
Yeah, baby.
Wow, this is so technical these days.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we just filmed through Zoom. What was
I did
saying?
what? You know
Talking
what? I
Bush?
tuned into an old
bet.
episode of the pod, the first ever one that we did video for YouTube the other day, because it was all like hype for Russell.
Town Called Mercy.
Yeah, and I was like, I bet there's like a couple of great lines of like, this could never go wrong, which the whole episode is full of us going, this will be the best thing that ever happens. But yeah, I couldn't believe how bad it sounded.
The audio is like the first second is just you peeking in audio going like,
Yeah.
it's like so
But
loud.
I think in those early YouTube episodes, we couldn't, or
yeah,
I
you
couldn't
just
get,
ripped the
I
camera
couldn't get the
audio.
actual mics into the YouTube. So it was, if you listened on podcasts on Spotify, it would have sounded better, but on YouTube it
Yeah,
sounds
on
worse.
YouTube,
No
it
one
was
gives a
just-
fuck. Why are we having this
It was-
conversation?
I like when people talk tech. It was just taken from like my phone, like audio, and it sounded like dog shit. Wasn't really much else to say about the episode. So
But you liked it so much. Keep going. You did have something to say.
I thought maybe it could be reference to the talking bush in
Right.
the Bible,
What
which
does-
Aiden didn't know apparently.
What does the talking bush do in the Bible?
I don't know. It's on fire and it talks. I can't remember the reason.
Damn.
But
Spicy
it was
bush.
a talking plant, and I thought maybe that could have been because it is science versus religion, and I thought maybe it could have been a bit of a
Maybe.
a bit of a
Maybe.
tale of that.
Well, what did you think of Tom? Let's talk about Tom and Raman.
I love them, and I haven't seen enough Tom to realize that his performances are not as good as they used to be. So I can't really comment on that. But I know some people say it's shy in the last season, but I thought he was great.
I don't think his performance is shy. I think it's different. Like you've seen season 12, so you can see that he's not the bubbly man that he is early on in the
I kind
run.
of like that. I like that the Doctor
that's
Wood
fine.
changes a person over time.
I think the thing that frustrates people more is just like him refusing to look at his co-stars and things like that. The little nuances that come with him.
I always
just
try to see that.
being a bit
I don't really
disgruntled.
see it. I don't know if I'm looking at the wrong things, but like I'm trying to find that.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense though, because didn't you say that they proposed on the set of Leisure Hive?
Did they propose on the set of Leisure Hive?
You said they did.
Did
yeah.
I?
Yeah. So I was a bit
What am I
confused
saying?
as to why they would be arguing right after that. Maybe there was just always trouble in paradise. I think that's what you said at least.
There needs to be, and I'm sure there probably is already, there needs to be like a good doco just about their relationship and making season 18.
I wish there was a documentary about all the tea. Like I would love to be like a fly on the wall at like Bad Wolf Studios.
Yeah.
I would just love that. Just to hear conversations.
Tom Baker and Lala Ward were engaged and married in December 1980. So when did this episode come out? Was it October?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So they probably got engaged. Maybe they did get engaged when... I don't think they got engaged on the set of Leisure Hive.
They did. It was during the scene. There was an awful green screen.
Is that right?
Where they're walking. Remember they're walking and the scarf
Yeah, I
is
remember
like
the scene.
flying in like zero grav. He proposed there. It was on like I think it was on like a TARDIS wiki like facts.
This is crazy. If true.
I was thinking of doing a segment where every episode we review, whatever it will be, I'll do like a fun fact section.
Well, we used to do something like that.
That was behind the scenes.
Oh, so you just want to find fun facts? Well, go on.
Well,
I'm happy for you to fucking do a segment, mate.
That's what I'm thinking of doing because
Alright,
you told
do
me
it.
to come up with a segment and I thought about that one. I haven't really. I thought that could work.
Make it happen. I made it happen.
Make it happen.
Okay, yeah, interesting. I can't confirm that Romano fact for you.
Well, I could bring in some like fun facts.
You should bring in fun facts. Fun facts with Connor.
It's Connor's fun fact corner.
Yes. What do you have for a sting?
This.
But it's just
rip
you
that.
doing. Yeah, rip that. What about this?
Wow. The more you know.
Yeah. What do you want to give the Megalodon out of?
Definitely
10?
deserves an 8 out of 10.
Really? You
Shit
think?
fucking slaps. Dude, I watched it in one go. When do I ever do that? When's the last time? I don't think I've watched a serial in one go since The Green Death.
Is the Meg a top tier villain for you? In who?
Kinda.
Would you love the Meg to return?
Yeah.
In like a
Yeah.
It won't look anything like a cactus.
No.
It'll be a giant cat.
I love
Giant
cats.
CGI cat.
I love cats. I have 4 cats.
Yeah.
I love
You're
cats.
a crazy cat man.
I am.
So you're giving the Megalodon.
Did I
an 8.
stutter?
You're giving it an 8.
This season rocks. You're just being a sour puss.
Jeez, I'm gonna give it a 6.
You're a big puss. You're a big cat.
I'm giving it a 6 purely
Okay.
because the last 2 episodes, they kind of turned the fuck up. All right.
That's way too harsh.
No, it's not.
I love also when Kane. Sorry, I don't want hiccuping so much today. I love how K9 like is like Barry's dying and he's like he's trying to say mistress, but it's like really slow. They're like K9, are you okay? Battery power's failing.
Reviews for Meglos were mixed from critics,
Boo, shit takes.
praising Tom Baker's dual performance,
That is great.
but criticizing the story for being underwritten and relying on
Who
tired
cares what this person
cliches
thinks?
and possessing poor motivation for its villain.
Who said that?
This is just general critic vibes. Did what was the villain's motivation? Why did they want to blow up the world? Because that's their plan, right? They steal the dodecahedron. They just want to blow shit up.
Some plants. You know what? I had to do. I had to do my own backstory.
Right. It didn't get watered one time.
Exactly. Mother Nature's fighting back against the world. You know.
Cool. Did you see I added a new plant out the front?
I can't say I did. Sorry, Aiden. It's quite dark.
It is. When you look out, there's
I
another
was
plant.
trying. Yeah, I was like, am I at the right place?
You know, there's a plant with a ducky.
Yes.
There's now a plant with a piggy.
A pea?
With a piggy. Big
Oh,
oink,
piggy.
oink, oink, oink.
Okay. You become like Farmer Rick from like series 4 of The Walking Dead.
In my farmer era.
Yeah.
I was in Bunnings just before this as well. And I was like, damn, I'm spending my like late Thursday afternoon in
lame.
Bunnings. Buying plants and
memories,
potting plants.
How they linger.
No one knows what you're referencing except me. It's just hilarious.
That would be you. You're a farmer Rick Grimes.
All right, guys, that's our show for this week.
I love that song.
We'll see you next week.
Please come back.
Yeah, I had something to say, but I can't remember. This has been your loyal hosts from the 50% Doctor Who podcast saying ta-ta for now.
And
Please come back.
It's Aidan and Connor's party.
We're doing Doctor Who reviews. Doing Doctor Who reviews.
I just watched a YouTube video on Star Wars Galaxy Edge. That's why I brought it up.
Right.
And
Any
it
thoughts?
being like a bit of a like wasted potential, basically.
Right.
I love videos like that. That's what the YouTube's so great for. If you want to find a niche video, you can find it on there.
Yeah. Like, what's this episode of our podcast called? Doctor Who vs. Giant Plant Man.
You've been killing it with the titles, and the last title was really. I was like, I saw it, and I was like, this is why you do it, because you're so great, and I'm not good at that at all. Like with like names and stuff. That is such a great title, and I think it very much so represents in the views. So do your magic again this week.
Well, watch this one be bad. I'm just going to call it Doctor Who vs. Plant.
No, that's kind of funny, actually.
It is kind of funny, isn't it?
Doctor Who versus Plant. Just a blank thumbnail with a cactus on it.
It's no Tom Baker. It's just
Just a cactus.
a cactus.
Just a cactus. Niche, but kind of cool.
Yeah, maybe it'll work.
Matt, yeah, watch it do terrible. You know, you can get like rotating thumbnails now. So cool.
Well, yeah, it's not. You can just trial two, and if one's performing better than the other, you can lock in doing
Dude,
the other
YouTube
one.
is like so advanced these days. Back in my day, like it literally was like so shit. Like, so you have plant.
There's no
Just name
technology.
it plant.
So yeah, you can only have one 5-letter word.
Plant with all lowercase.
Yeah.
And then just a photo
Underscore.
of a cactus. Plant. Plant.mov.
So that